Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am finally opening the Jumpstart booster box that I've been saying saying I was going to open. I'm finally opening one. Like usual, any card over $2 will show up on screen. There are quite a few good cards in this, so they're mostly the mythics are the really good cards you want to get. I don't think there's many rares that are over $2. I know that the best mythic to get is the Toph one. Toph. Can't remember the rest. And then the Guitar one's pretty good too. The mythic one. Most of the experience counter mythics are worth something. Except for the Azula one, that's the only one that's not worth much. But yeah. And then there's two uncommons that are worth something that I think you can. Well, I know you can get Long Shot, and there's also Bolt Bend, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not too sure if you can get those in this. But yeah, let's just get into it. Show them off. Jump starts come with a different theme, and then you're supposed to pick two themes, and then you can shuffle the two themes together, and then that'll make a deck. But I'm just opening these to open them. There's only one theme that I haven't gotten because I have opened quite a few boxes of this, and the only one I haven't gotten is the Shrines one, which comes with the Hey-Bye. So as you can see, there's other cards that aren't in the main set that have the Aang's glider as their symbol. So you got Princess Yue here, which is pretty cool. It turns into a land. And the Blue Spirit might be worth something. I'll put it up top. It's very off center, but put it up top anyway because I think the Blue Spirit's worth something. Then there's usually only about one or two, and then there's Boomerang Basics. I'm not too sure if that's over $1, but. And then it'll come with a full art land and then a bunch of other just basic lands. So yeah. So usually each one comes with about one rare per pack. Sometimes you get two. Really looking for the experience counter ones that will come with one of the experience counters. So the only one that I do need, like I said, well, I've gotten all the experience counter ones. The only one that I would like to get now is the Hey-Bye one. We got Jet Rebel Leader. It's a rare in this one. And there's the Duke. Rebel Sentry is an uncommon. Then Pipsqueak. But yeah. And I'll just put all the rares and mythics that I get up top just to show off what you can get. So just need the Shrines one. I have finally started watching the animated series over again. I've made it through the entire first season. There's Bosco, just a bear. And I'm got Cabbage Merchant, obviously, would come from the Cabbages one. And almost done with the second season, so yeah. And I'll be on to the third one, and then I'll be done again. So yeah. It is pretty cool watching the show and seeing the different scenes that they have taken for the different artwork and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. So pretty enjoyable. The last episode that I watched was the one with the big Fire Nation drill, so so the rare in this one is Nightmares and Daydreams. Cool. Put cards separate that I think are pretty cool separate. In a separate pile. I honestly don't know what to do with this. Got Bounty Hunter theme this time. Still haven't gotten one of the good themes yet. Purple Pentapus. So the rare in this one is Nyla Sheer Shoe Sleuth. Pretty cool. Got another Bounty Hunter one. This is a common thing that you can get two of the same themes. I can't remember if Bounty Hunter is one of the ones that has two different versions, because you can get the same theme, but they'll have slightly different cards in there, as you can see, by just some of them being different. Usually the rares will still be the same in each one. Well, there's a second rare in this one. We got Obsessive Pursuit. This is from the main set. And then we got another Nyla, so I guess I could separate these by color. We got musicians this time. And then we got Chong and Lily Nomads. And Secret Tunnel, of course. It's one of the episodes that we just saw. So Secret Tunnel is worth a few dollars from the main set. And then we got Chong and Lily Nomads. So yes, this episode was definitely pretty good. Well, all the episodes are really good because it is just a good TV show. So we got Lessons this time. This is not the one with Wan Shi Tong in it. It'll be the librarian one. Got Gran. And since they have made mistakes, this is a card that you technically would not be able to play unless you happen to also have white as your second deck that you managed to grab. So it is one of the few ones that has cards that you can play. There's Accumulate Wisdom, pretty decent card if you're playing with Lessons. We got Chakra Meditation as the rare from Jumpstart. We got Relentless this time. Another one without a mythic in it. We got the Fire Nation Occupation this time. Almost halfway through and haven't gotten a single one of the ones with a mythic in it yet. It's a little disappointing, but sometimes they can be in all the last few packs, so You got the Bison Whistle from the Jumpstart. And then we got Diligent Zookeeper from the main set as a rare. We got Wise this time. The Lorwyn spoilers start, I think, what, this week, if I'm not mistaken? Start showing off cards from that, so definitely excited for that, because Coastal Piracy is pretty decent uncommon. Not worth much, but it is a good uncommon. We got Waterbender Restoration. Is the rare in that one. So definitely excited for that. I have ordered my stuff. This year I will not be buying as much as I had last year, because there's what, one more extra set coming out this year, and I just spent too much money last year on Magic, so cutting back a little bit. So I only bought 3 play booster boxes, and I have a collector box, so for Lorwyn. We got Suki, Kyoshi Captain, as our rare this time. Pretty cool. So definitely excited for that. We got the Earthbending one this time. There are a few cool cards that they already showed off with the Bitter Blossom Tender, I think, or can't remember exactly how it's worded, but that's supposed to be. Solid Ground is another pretty decent uncommon from the set. But the rare is we got Tale of Katara and Toph. It's the rare. Yeah, that's essentially just Bitter Blossom, but I don't think they are they're not fairy rogues, they're just fairies that it makes. But it's still 1/1. So got Airbending this time. Let's see, Monkiatsu should be the rare in this one. Yep. Yep, and then Airbender's Ascension. Got Airbender's Ascension as the main set rare in this one. Then we got Monkiatsu, a pretty cool card. So almost 2/3 through the box and still haven't gotten a single mythic. This might be the worst box I've opened if I don't end up getting a single mythic, which would not make this a very good showcase of what you could get in a Jumpstart box. So Shakusaku, pretty cool card because it is in fact a haiku with the way that it is. So let's see, this time we got the Blue Spirit and a different one that's not specifically the Blue Spirit, and then we got the Tiger Seal, which is from the main set. Not really worth anything, but still. So like, as you can see, I have 2 Wises, and those were not the cards that I got in it last time, so it is very much so possible to get different rares. So this time we got Underwater. Still not one that should have a mythic in it. Yep, the Coastal Piracy, but there's Twee and La, Moon and Ocean. Pretty cool. We're down to the last third of the box. Hopefully I'll be able to get some of the mythic ones in here. We got Hunting, another non-mythic pack. I'm not mistaken. Got Raven Eagle in the main set. That's it. There's no rares from Jumpstart in this one. Just the Raven Eagle. I have to say, it is pretty funny how many different types of animals that they have that they just mash together. Got another hunting one. This might be the other one or just the same thing. Yes, this is the different version. Question mark. Yeah. This time we got Desperate Plea. Trying to get struck by lightning. Then we got Raven Eagle. Again. There we go. We finally got one of the mythic ones with Zuko. Pretty decent. We got 5 more packs after this one. But we finally got one that's going to have a mythic card in it. There we go. First mythic of this box. In the rare, we got Lost in Memories. Just a rare. And then we got Zuko, Firebending Master. Pretty cool. He has Firebending X, where X is the amount of experience counters you have. And then whenever you cast a spell during combat, you get an experience counter. So definitely some pretty cool stuff that you could do with all the different experience counter cards in this. So that's why Toph is so good, because you get to, at the beginning of combat, I think you Earthbend X, where X is the amount of experience counters you have. So definitely some pretty cool cards that you can get with experience counters. We got Soaring, so another new type. It's in blue. We got a lot of blue in this box. We got the Mechanist Aerial Artisan from the main set. So we got Powerful. Would be the one that has, I can't remember. Got Uncle Iroh. And we got Fang. Roku's Companion. It's a rare in this one. Pretty cool. Then we got Bad Advice. Another new theme from this box. We got Lo and Lee, or Lai, Loyal Advisors. Rare. There we go. We got Kyoshi. This is another one that'll have a mythic in it. That's pretty decent. Quite a few Kyoshis at this point, but I'm not gonna complain because I think it's a good card. Or I like the card. Doesn't mean it's necessarily good. We got Tectonic Split. It's a rare, which is a card that I think is pretty cool. Then we got Avatar Kyoshi. This one making it to where she has hexproof as long as it's your turn. And then at the beginning of combat on your turn, you Earthbend 8 and then untap that land. So she does cost 8 mana, but I like the card, so. Then we got Learning. This is not one with a mythic in it, so those are the only 2 mythics. Unfortunately, I did not get the Shrines deck, or the Shrines theme that I would have liked to get, because that's the only one I have not gotten that has pay buy in it. So we got Master's Guidance. It's the rare. Not too sure which of these rares are actually worth something. Pretty sure the Blue Spirit was worth something at one point, but I know that these 2 mythics are worth something, so yeah. Hopefully this just gives you an idea of what you can get in a Jumpstart box. Usually I'd say that the price for the Jumpstarts, usually Jumpstart boxes are pretty reasonable. They're usually, from what I've seen, quite a few of them are under $100, so closer to 85 or below. I've seen some for below 82, so if you're interested in getting some cool cards, there's definitely some cool cards that you can get in here that are pretty good for Commander. Like the experienced ones, in my opinion, I think would be pretty cool to build Commander decks around, or make some 5-color Commander deck and put all the different ones in there so that they can all benefit from the experience counters. And I want to try to do. But yeah. Anyway, I still have 3 more play booster boxes to open. I'll open them over the next few weeks before Lorwyn comes out, so yeah. And then I'll be on the Lorwyn, and then I'll get a little bit of the Ninja Turtle set. Not much of that either. Yeah, and then it'll just be sets after sets. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing. But other than that, thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.